Hello, my beautiful queens and kings. I'm gonna just hop right into what I want to talk about today. And well, it's a few different things, but I'll go anyway. You're seeing what I'm talking about. So, being raw vegan is today's only day 10, but I already know like it's no going back. It's no going back. I got, I just went cold turkey because I was just so damn sick and tired of this damn matrix that is like, we're gonna fuck with you over here and we're gonna mess with this and we're gonna mess with your food and we're gonna mess with the hospital system. We're gonna do this, and this to demineralize the human body and make all the humans be addicted to all these foods and cigarettes and pills and stuff that just doesn't really heal you, doesn't get to the root cause. And I'm just like, I'm done playing these games. And it's hard, because it's like when we're like enough is enough, we're not gonna sit up here and have our vibrations and our frequencies be lowered by certain people that, oh, well, they're family members or they're this person that's in my life, so I should be in communication with them. No, I no, that's it. That's it. I'm cut them all off. Went no contact with a few different people that were supposed to have some type of significance in my life, but it's just like I'm done playing these mind games. And even when it comes to the food, like when I really sat there and thought about it, it's just like real. This was something that was like on my mind for years and years and years. I've been watching so many videos of, like, if you guys know about Julian Barry, or why is that the only name that's coming up to me right now? But there's so many. Oh, Shane Sterling. But yeah, they got me hooked on the Nama J. I don't know why I want to call it the Nama J too, but the Nama J juicer, like, I don't have it yet, but I cannot wait to get it. And that's how I know the one that I have, like, sucks. But I'm still creating that habit. I'm juicing regardless because it's like I'm getting something out of it. And it's better than, popping something in the microwave and letting the radioactive waves in the microwave go through this food that's already not really food, and then put that in my divine body. Like, when you really sit and think about how our bodies are our divine vessels, this is where our souls are housed. Like, we didn't come here, well, okay, I guess in some way we did come here to suffer a little bit to help us ultimately grow, but our bodies do not have to continuously suffer. We can change that. We have the power, like the power is within us. And so that's why I think what it was, I know what it was. When I finally just went cold turkey, it was because we are in this timeline shift. I was talking about this a couple days ago. We're in this timeline shift, so we are in the in between. We're no longer letting these narcissists, play their manipulative games on us anymore. Like, we've woken up to all of it. Like, you cannot. It's so crazy. It's like it truly is a blessing in disguise to think that nobody else can ever try to get over you ever again, because you're gonna see right through that shit, like, immediately. Like, you are gonna see through it immediately. Like, you cannot, like, so it should make you happy to think about, like, dang, like, the next person that comes into my life that you decide to accept and have a romantic relationship, or even a platonic relationship, even just a friendship, like, like, that person is like the one for you. Like, that person is truly like there for you, because you could see bullshit a mile away. Like, you've been through the worst, and so now you've built up this stamina. Like, you just know, like, not, I don't know if I want to use the word stamina, but you just built up this, like, I don't know, this BS wall, and you're just like, yeah, you can't, don't even try to climb over this. Like, you keep your ass over there, because you see it. And yeah, now that, because of this timeline shift, because we're not in the new world yet, but we're not in the old world yet, we're in this in between state. And me being here in this homeless shelter and not being able to relate to anybody around me, like, you know, you could feel people staring at you, or when you turn around and look at them, they try to act like they weren't really looking and you knew they were the whole time. It's just like you really start to see just how powerful you are. And it's just like, and you know that, you know, certain, I just knew like this situation I'm going through was most definitely just temporary. Any situation we go through is temporary, even if it's something good. But yeah, you can damn near like read people's minds. Like you can hear their thoughts, like you know what they're thinking of you, and you can just tell like when they're acting uncomfortable around you, it's because they've never seen anybody like you before, or um you know, or they get defensive and angry and try to like say hurtful things to you, and it's because like they don't know how to react to you. And it's really not to be get mad or get offended. It's just, you just take note, like you just keep pushing and just keep being yourself, and you're like, okay, like it's something that's within you that's getting triggered. Something that is in just naturally in me is triggering you because you don't think that you can access it, you don't think that you can get there. And so that's why you act like that. But yeah, not able to relate to anybody. Like, I don't, this isn't me. This, like, you know, and it sucks because it's just like, damn, like it just sucks because it's not a reflection. But what kept I just kept watching more and more videos about just like I said, I've been watching raw vegan videos for years, and I tried to go carnivore. I tried to just go regular vegan while still eating some cooked foods, and ultimately to heal my skin, and then nothing really worked. Nothing got to the root cause, and just something about raw vegan just really spoke to me. And going through this situation, I'm just like, you know what? Like, I'm not going to allow these foods in this situation to cause me to give in to the matrix. Like, I'm my own person. I'm powerful on my own, just like you are. And it's just like, so stop allowing the matrix to, like, I'm not playing these games like, oh, you don't have a job, a job, just over broke. Like, you're not gonna do take all of your time to go here and leave your baby and go work a job where, you know, people are, you know, because I've always worked at customer service, so it's like people are going to disrespect you just because they feel like, what it just, that never made sense to me. Like, you have a job, you have to do certain things, so why are you going around trying to disrespect other people? Would you want somebody coming to your job to do that? But yet when you're not when you're not on the clock, you go to somebody else's job and try to make them feel like shit. Like, and I get it. At the end of the day, I get the whole cycle, and it's because, you know, oh gosh, it's so draining just even talking about it. But it's like, you know, like they aren't truly happy, and so they're just spewing that onto you. But it's like, not everybody's gonna wait. Not everybody is just woke and just and can see through all the BS. But yeah, like, okay, so you don't have a job, so then you're gonna have to be on food stamps because you got to feed your family. So then we're only gonna give you just a little bit of food stamps so that you can buy all of this bullshit to last you the entire month. Yeah, I'm not playing these games. No, you know what? So it's like, okay, I'm already skinny, and usually when I get, because I have an overactive thyroid, so whenever I get super skinny, I just eat a whole bunch of food and I can easily put weight back on. Um, and I could easily just put weight back on. But I'm like, I'm not doing that this time. I'm not just gonna put all of these foods, like, I don't even want to call them foods. Like, I'm not putting all of this stuff in my body just so I can look a certain type of way. Like, for who? For the rest of the world to be like, oh wow, she's got a nice body. Like, or what about how I feel? Like, since today is day 10 and I feel so much lighter, I have so much energy already. Like, yes, the first 3 days were hard, and even today, like, what talking, that's why I wanted to shoot this video now, because it's just like you distract yourself from any type of hunger. And for myself, I eat bananas, even though they're not like the best, but you know, they're not like full of water, like a bunch of water content, but it's just like, yeah, but it can curb cravings. So they have a purpose and they're good. So yeah, I was doing that, and then I decided to make this video to talk about it just to keep me on track, because it's no going back. There's no going back. It's just, and then it's like, what are you going to do? You're going to wait until you get to your dream reality, and then you're going to be like, okay, now I can do this. Now I can be raw vegan, or now I can go make this podcast, or now I can go really do this. Like, no, why don't you just do it now? You already have, the power is already within you. You can already do whatever it is that you want to do. You can literally do it right now. There's nothing stopping you besides that ego. And we all know the ego, all it's trying to do is just keep you safe at the end of the day. But I had to tell mine, you can get your ass in the back seat. And then I put him in the trunk. And yeah, now, sorry, but you're gonna have to have the ego death. You gonna have to go, because yeah, you're not like, I'm in the driver's seat now. Like, I'm gonna take back my power. And yeah, just seeing how much better my skin has gotten already. Like, it's only been 10 days, and it's so much more smooth and softer, and I have so much energy. Even like yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I had to walk all the way to the store, and usually, I don't know how long it is, but in this weather, it's not fun because it was hot. It wasn't super hot because it's not the summertime, but it's Las Vegas, so it was still pretty hot. Wore a turtleneck, wore jeans, and did all of that walk, was sweating my ass off, came back and still just kept moving. It just kept getting the rest of my day done. And I was just like, this is like, it's not like coffee, it's not a stimulant, this is just natural energy. Like, I could just keep going and just getting things done, not like, oh, I need to sit down, I gotta take a break. And it's just like, no, like, okay, what's next? Like, I need to get this done, I need to go do this, I need to go do that. And yeah, it's crazy. Like, wow, like, it's just a natural energy. And so I did that walk, and then that night I was like, I'm probably gonna sleep good tonight. Well, I slept good for like the first 2 hours, and then because I went to sleep at like 8:30, and then because I'm in this homeless shelter, twice a day, every morning and every night, the staff come around knocking on everybody's door and wanting to check everybody's room. And yeah, I remember, because it's different people all the time, but I remember one kid came, was just like, is your room clean? And I'm like, motherfucker, like, are you kidding me? Like, is my room clean? Who are you talking to? I am not a child. Like, are you, wow. Like, I have been making my bed the moment I've woken up for years, and like, everything has always been clean and organized. So for somebody to be like, is your room clean? And I know they're just doing their job, but still, it's just like, is your room clean? Like, if we go to your house right now, is your room going to be clean? Probably not. And that's just why I'm just like, I got to get up out of here. Like, I am not a vibrational match to this at all. But anyway, so slept for 2 hours. They come knock on the door. So wakes me up out of my sleep, go answer the door. Then the people next to me in the room, they're blasting their music, so I can't go back to sleep. And then the baby's waking up to breastfeed. And then, like, I was starting to get sick because when I went to go do that walk, my hair was still wet. So there was a little bit of a breeze, and like, just being outside with wet hair, like, that I already had a bit of a cold. So that just made it worse. And still, like, today, I'm like, man, when my baby goes to sleep today, like, I'm probably going to take a nap. And I'm doing this right now. And then I'm going to go, it's a little bit early. It's not, usually I make a salad around 12 o'clock, but I'm like, no, I'm going to go ahead, because I'm not going to give in and go get some fast food, or just, I haven't eaten fast food in forever, but some type of microwavable food. Like, I'm not doing any of that. I am, gonna make my salad. If it's a little bit early, like, okay, that's whatever. Like, I'm gonna stay on track, because like I said, there's just no going back. And another reason why I want to do this is because I was talking about this in the other video, where I felt that pineal gland, that like throbbing moment that I had, that was so profound. Like, wow, like, okay, yeah, like, yeah, it's time. It's time to do this. It's time to open up those pathways, and to start healing all of the, they talk about, you have non curable diseases. Like, I don't know, could you see that? I was doing what is this? They call them the bunny ears. Yeah, quotations. But yeah, I'm just so over these games. And it's like, you're not yet in your reality yet, but you're not in the old reality. So it's just like, okay, why don't you do something for yourself, and just, you can do this. instead of having to wait until everything's perfect, like, you know what, like there's something I may not be able to do the best at it. I can't go buy all the best organic fruits and vegetables and juice this like 20 times a day and do this and that. But it's like there's something that I can do. And even though I'm super skinny, it's like, okay, like you have all of these health issues. So eating a bunch of food just to put weight back on is so retarded. Like that's so stupid. Like you're going to harm yourself even more trying to look a certain type of way. Like who cares? Who cares even if I do this and I'm already skinny and I already know what's going to happen? I'm probably going to lose even more weight. But I don't care because ultimately it's like, yeah, you may lose some more weight and then get really, really skinny, but then you're going to be getting all a detoxing, getting all of that crap out of your body. And then eventually you're going to be able to put on healthy muscle and get your weight back up. But it's not going to be a quick fix. It's not going to be a quick dopamine hit that the Matrix tries to put out there and do this and you can do this in 30 days. And like, no, it's okay. Like I'll take my time. I'll do it the right way. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Yeah, I'm trying not to. You know what? I noticed I haven't been huffing and puffing a lot lately. Like I remember, like my son was like asking me, like, "Are you okay? Like you've been doing like a lot." It was like, yeah, because I'm like tired of this, but I just already feel, and I already just feel so much better. Like I said, it's only been 10 days, but I completed a whole week. Like once I did that first week, I was like, yeah, that's it. This is done. Like this is my new reality. Like I will definitely never be going back to those old foods. And yeah, even with my kids here and them wanting to be like, can we eat this? Can we get that? Can we get this? I'm like, I'm not tempted. I'm just like, I see the bigger picture. I know what's best. Like I'm not going to allow anything to tempt me into something that I know that's ultimately just going to cause me harm, cause the kids harm. Like, nope, not doing it. And when you're somebody who has that type of, and shouts out to, gosh, I can't think of, oh my gosh, Sunshine Bliss Project for the Daniel Goleman, because like I'm so stuck on like emotional intelligence now, because it's just like that's what it's been. Like I've been that way my whole life, but everybody else was trying to dim it around me because it made them feel some type of way. And it's just like, no, like I'm going all for it. And but why, what made me say that though? Um yeah, I don't know, but but I was just saying that to say like I'm going to be saying that a lot, like yeah, like we have this emotional intelligence, but yeah, I kind of forgot where I was going with that. But anyways, that's another reason why I'm going to be going raw and doing all this detoxing, so I can stop having those, what we call those like brain farts. Like, no, like I just be talking and be like, oh, what was I saying? And it's become like so socially accepted. And it's like, oh, it's funny, it's cute. And it's just like, okay, but let's get to the root cause of that. Like, that's not supposed to be happening. Like you're talking, in the middle of you talking, you forget what you're talking about. Yeah, that's a problem. Every once in a while, okay, but it's just like I do that all the time. Like, no, that's not gonna last. But yeah, that having that emotional intelligence, like wow, like finally putting a name to it and just being like, wow, like you can have the highest IQ ever, but you can have no emotional intelligence and be the dumbest motherfucker ever. Like, and I know a few of them. Like, you're not that smart. Like, you think you're smart, but you're really not. You have no emotional intelligence. I know what true intelligence is. And so, but anyway, just yeah, just take back your power, however it looks like for you. Even if you want to just start, and for me, it started with just drinking a little bit more water and then just doing little things here and there. And then eventually I just went all in and just went cold turkey and was just like, that's it. So however your story, your journey is going to look for you, it's different for everybody. It doesn't have to look like, oh, well, this person did it this way and this person did it that way. It's going to be different for all of us. So just take back control of your life. Take back control of your body. Take back control of your mind, your spirit, your soul. Like nobody else can run that. Nobody else can run that unless you give them permission to do so. So take that back. And anytime anybody got super successful, accomplished something great in their life, they went through a huge dip right before. And so I know that that's what this is. And a lot of people are scared to go for their dreams because they don't want to hit that dip. they get scared. And then here comes the ego, like, see, I told you it's not safe here. Look, run back to this bullshit. They don't say that, but run back to this, go back to this situation or this person, and you'll be safe here. And it's just like, when your soul knows that you're ultimately going to be okay, like if there's something speaking to you that's telling you to do it, go for it. Don't let those fears overtake you. Those fears that's just your ego again, just trying to keep you safe. But your soul knows, how to keep yourself safe. And then don't forget how protected you are by your spirit guides, by your ancestors. Like, they're over there literally cheering for you. And it's like you have this shield over you that's just blocking all the BS from you. Like, nothing and no one can come towards you and try to bring you down because you're too protected. So yeah, I just wanted to share that message with you guys today. And as always, until next time, I love you and the universe loves you.